On Sunday, the 26th of April 2021, Prophet P. Isaac gave a word of prophecy concerning a political war in the nation Guinea. These were his words.
Dimanche, le 25 avril 2021, le prophète P. Isaac donna une parole de prophétie concernant une guerre politique au sein de la nation de Guinée et que le président doit faire attention à son entourage. Ceci étaient ses paroles.
Political war.
Devant une guerre
Going
politique,
Let's commit in the hands of God.
remettons la Guinée entre les mains de Dieu.
Let the nation Guinea pray.
Que la nation Guinée
They
prie,
should pray.
qu'il prie.
The president,
Le président
he should be careful.
doit faire attention.
He should be careful.
Doit faire attention.
The president of Guinea,
Le président de la Guinée
he should be careful.
doit faire attention.
It's reaching the realm that just within the group, the GATT,
Ça va arriver à un niveau,
He
même les
should be
gars,
careful.
qu'il fasse attention.
the people beside him, he should be careful.
Les gens autour de lui, qu'ils fassent attention.
These people, they have been crying. They have been crying.
Ces gens ont déjà planifié.
They have been crying.
Ils pleurent.
Guinea,
La Guinée.
the president should be careful.
Le président doit
The
faire
president
attention.
of Guinea should be careful.
Le président de la Guinée doit faire
We should be
attention.
praying for them
Prions pour
in
eux
our quiet time.
dans nos moments privés.
It's very painful.
C'est très
It's
difficile.
very painful.
C'est très douloureux.
We should say our own is there, we are praying for. No. You have a wound, but yet you look for medicine for my own wound.
Tu peux être blessé, mais tu cherches les
When you
médicaments
have
pour
a
moi.
wound and you are not taking care of your own, you are taking care of my own. Automatically, God will take care of your own.
Si tu as une blessure et que j'ai une blessure et que tu prends soin de la mienne,
In
Dieu prendra
Jesus
soin de
Christ's
la
name we
tienne.
pray.
Au nom de Jésus, nous l'avons.
God said in the book of Jeremiah 28 verse 9, that as for the prophet who prophesies of peace, when the word of the prophet comes to pass, the prophet will be known as one whom the Lord has truly sent. Let's watch what happened after the prophecy of the man of God.
Dieu dit dans le livre de Jérémie, chapitre 28, verset 9, « Si un prophète prophétise la paix, c'est par l'accomplissement de ce qu'il prophétise qu'il sera reconnu comme véritablement envoyé par Dieu. » Regardons ce qui s'est passé après la prophétie de l'homme de Dieu.
Concerning the prophecy that the man of God prophesied on Sunday, the 25th of April 2021, about a political war he is seeing in Guinea, and that the president should be careful with the people around him. 4 months later, on the 5th of September 2021, the Guinean Special Forces forcefully took over power from the president through a military coup led by Colonel Mahamadji Doumbouya, who comes from the same ethnic group as the president, Malinke, who have served as a legionary in the French army and was called home in 2018 by the president to lead the Guinean Special Forces created in 2018.
Concernant la prophétie que l'homme de Dieu donna le dimanche 25 avril 2021, concernant une guerre politique qu'il voit et que le président doit faire attention à son entourage, 4 mois plus tard, le 5 septembre 2021, les forces spéciales de Guinée ont pris le pouvoir au président par un coup militaire conduit par le colonel Mahamadji Doumbouya, qui vient du même groupe ethnique que le président, Malinke, et qui a servi comme légionnaire dans l'armée française et a été rappelé en 2018 par le président Alpha Condé pour conduire les forces spéciales de Guinée créées en 2018.
So we begin with this breaking news story out of Guinea, which we've been covering for a few hours now. President Alpha Condé is reportedly being held by a group of soldiers. There's been heavy gunfire near the presidential palace in the capital, Conakry. The military has been deployed on the streets and is urging people to stay home. Now, a video has been circulating among local media in Guinea showing President Condé being detained by Army Special Forces. In the video, Condé is asked if he was tortured or mistreated, to which he responded, no. Now, let's show you where all this is happening. This is the presidential palace in the Kaloum business district of Conakry, where heavily armed soldiers have been seen guarding the area. The exact whereabouts of President Condé are unknown. It was earlier reported he was near the presidential palace at Hotel Kaloum. Joining us now on the phone is Yusuf Ba, a journalist in Guinea, joining us from Conakry. Yusuf, bring us up to speed with the situation. When we spoke earlier, you reported that gunfire was still ongoing in Conakry. What's been happening right now?
Presently, the situation is still confusing, still shooting going on. Just call another source now saying there's negotiation going on between the special force, some government officer. Seems like President Alpha Condé is in the hands of the members of the special force. There's another picture just now, another journalist just called my attention, told me President Alpha Condé was transported into a jeep, maybe to this particular area. And the Minister of Security office also is being surrounded by the special force. So it means this has been confirmed by myself. I'm seeing the special force surrounding the Ministry of Security office. The situation is very, very confusing, but negotiation is going on now. Maybe this is going to be like another situation in other neighboring countries where negotiation, we've seen the negotiation going on between coup leaders and government officials.
Right.
So maybe this is the kind of thing that is going on in Guinea-Conakry.
The battle that's been
Nicholas,
happening
I'm
in
so
this
sorry
area.
to interrupt you because we're getting live pictures from a state television in Guinea right now, for the RTG, which is a state-owned television. And we see soldiers on TV right now addressing, it seems, the nation. The picture is frozen for a second, but hopefully we'll get it back on. They've been delivering a statement, it would appear. Unclear who these soldiers are, but a number of them, about 3, 6, 9, 10 soldiers on the national TV in Guinea right now, addressing the nation. This is, of course, pointing to the confusing situation. Let's try and listen in a bit, and I'll try to translate if I can.
Un système qui n'existe pas. Et ce système, il faut qu'on le fasse tous ensemble. Il y a eu beaucoup de morts pour rien, beaucoup de blessés, beaucoup de larmes. Alors qu'on aime tous la Guinée. Donc, je pense qu'il est temps pour nous de se comprendre, de se donner la main, de s'asseoir, d'écrire une constitution qui est adaptée à nos réalités, capable de régler nos problèmes. Parce que si vous voyez l'état de nos routes, si vous voyez l'état de nos hôpitaux, vous vous rendez compte qu'après 62 ans, qu'il est temps pour nous.
Okay, let me just translate a bit of what we've heard there from that army commander. Not clear what his rank is, but he says it's now time for Guinea to unite. It's time for us to create a new constitution which is capable of addressing the country's issues. This is increasingly looking like a coup d'etat, Nick Hack, with these soldiers now appearing on national television addressing the people of Guinea.
That's right. In fact, there's been a video circulating on social media where we see members of the Red Beret, the Presidential Guard, addressing people, addressing fellow soldiers to rally on their cause. And in that speech, they explained that there were too many deaths and that it's time to sit down, perhaps rewrite a constitution adapted to the circumstances of Guinea, talking about the situation in hospitals and at schools. Essentially, remember during the last election, the Office of the United Nations Watch on Genocide pointed out that Alpha Condé should calm down on his rhetoric, his ethnic rhetoric in this country where the Fulanis make up the majority, but the Malinke, from which he is from, have taken up key position in the government and security forces. So there was growing division within society there.
Okay, we've lost, have we lost it? We still have those pictures from RTG, the national broadcaster in Guinea. Well, they're leaving now. The people who were speaking from the army, unclear who's in charge right now. I know you've watched a lot of the same videos as I have, Nick, of these soldiers, Red Berets, who are the Presidential Guard, of course. Is it clear now who's in charge? Who did we see in that video, you think, of these soldiers speaking on national television?
Well, what's interesting is we've seen the Red Berets, the presidential guards that are meant to protect the president, now holding the president under arrest. But we've also seen the elite special forces that have been on the ground, it seems, coordinating with these Red Berets. And one name has been floating around social media, Mamadi Doumbouya, who is the head of the special forces, a former French legionnaire who came in 2018 to reinforce these special forces.
Confirming the words of the man of God that he is seeing a political war in Guinea and that the president should be careful with the people around him. Colonel Mamadi Doumbouya turned against his boss, President Alpha Condé, and arrested him through a military coup.
Confirmant la parole de l'homme de Dieu, qu'il voit une guerre politique en Guinée et que le président doit faire attention à son entourage, le colonel Mamadi Doumbouya s'est retourné contre son patron, le président Alpha Condé, et l'a arrêté au travers d'un coup militaire.
Not in his usual presidential attire. On this mobile phone video, the 83-year-old president appears disheveled. He's being detained by the country's special forces. Men meant to protect him now hold him in custody. One soldier asks him, "Have you been beaten or injured?" "No," he says. On national television, coup leader Mamadi Doumbouya, a former French legionnaire, now head of the country's special forces, says the borders are closed and the constitution dissolved.
Wrapped in a Guinean flag, Colonel Doumbouya announced the arrest of Alpha Condé, the dissolution of Guinean institutions, and the suspension of the constitution. Regional political leaders were to be replaced by garrison commanders, while ministers were summoned to a meeting on Monday, 6th of September 2021. Let us watch the Guinean national television.
Revêtu du drapeau guinéen, le colonel Doumbouya a annoncé l'arrestation du président Alpha Condé, la dissolution des institutions guinéennes et la suspension de la Constitution. Les leaders politiques régionaux seront remplacés par les chefs de garnison, pendant que les ministres ont été sommés à une réunion le lundi 6 septembre 2021. Écoutons la télévision nationale guinéenne à cet effet.
Nous voulons rassurer tout le monde, ici présent, qu'il n'y aura aucun esprit de haine ni de vengeance. Il faut dire qu'il n'y aura pas de sas aux sorcières. Mais la justice sera la boussole qui orientera chaque citoyen guinéen. Comme il a été dit dans le deuxième communiqué, les secrétaires généraux de nos différents départements assureront la continuité du service jusqu'à la mise en place du prochain gouvernement.
L'exécutif est l'institution militaire. C'est-à-dire que la meilleure façon de légitimer un pouvoir politique, c'est de consacrer la souveraineté du peuple. Or, depuis les indépendances, la Guinée n'a pas du tout rendu possible une société où la souveraineté du peuple aurait eu pour avantage de légitimer le pouvoir politique. Ce qui me dit aussi, pour terminer, que finalement, il n'y a pas d'État en Guinée. Il n'y a pas d'État parce que, justement, s'il y avait un État, nous aurions eu des institutions politiques et un cadre juridique susceptible.
By Alpha Condé. Remember, during the last election, the Office of the United Nations Watch on Genocide pointed out that Alpha Condé should calm down on his rhetoric, his ethnic rhetoric in this country where the Fulanis make up the majority, but the Malinke, from which he is from, have taken up key position in the government and security forces. So there was growing division within society there.
Okay, we've lost, have we lost it? We still have those pictures from RTG, the national broadcaster in Guinea. Well, they're leaving now. The people who were speaking from the army, unclear who's in charge right now. I know you've watched a lot of the same videos as I have, Nick, of these soldiers, Red Berets, who are the presidential guard, of course. Is it clear now who's in charge? Who did we see in that video, you think, of these soldiers speaking on national television?
Well, what's interesting is we've seen the Red Berets, the presidential guards that are meant to protect the president, now holding the president under arrest. But we've also seen the elite special forces that have been on the ground, it seems, coordinating with these Red Berets. And one name has been floating around social media, Mamadou Doumbouya, who is the head of the special forces, a former French legionnaire who came in 2018 to reinforce these special.
The Holy Mountain Ministries is a ministry that is still growing. So please, your support for the realization of the vision and the destiny of the ministry is highly appreciated. For inquiries concerning your support for the ministry and Restoration TV, please contact this ministry's official support lines, +237 672 1194 10. +237 695 4953 27. God bless you for your support for the growth of God's kingdom.
The Holy Mountain Ministries est un ministère qui grandit encore. Alors, s'il vous plaît, votre soutien pour la réalisation de la vision et la destinée du ministère est vivement apprécié. Pour toute personne voulant soutenir le ministère et la chaîne Restauration TV, s'il vous plaît, contactez le ministère au numéro de soutien officiel suivant. +237 672 11 94 10. +237 695 49 53 27. Que Dieu vous bénisse pour votre soutien pour l'avancement du royaume de Dieu.
Restoration TV, bringing to you the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. Stay tuned to the word of life.
Restauration TV, pour vous apporter l'évangile de notre Seigneur Jésus-Christ, restez connectés à la parole de vie.